need some time to think about it. Yeah, I don't know. It's unfortunate because I don't think we played very well. I mean, that's a great hockey team that beat us tonight, but we kind of got out of sorts early on in the game, and they have a tendency to do that to teams. Some people say that green and gold jersey's worth a goal. So, like I said, I just wish we had played a little better. If I had one, one fear going into the game, it's that we talked about it beforehand. It had little to do with tonight's game and the emotions of the last 2 days, and we had some guys that physically were very fatigued at the end of last night's game. Had a couple guys cramping up, and so we knew we had our work cut out for us. But the emotional part of that is kind of sometimes the tougher nut to crack, especially I've always been told that fatigue makes cowards of us all, and if you're not mentally prepared for a team like that, it can be a challenge all night long. And we talked about that, but they just came and got us. So. I mean, they change over players too. It's not like they're all here every year, but they're extremely comfortable in the situation. Guys who come up are playing with guys who've played 2 times and had success, and that breeds more success. So, ultimately, you're going to have to play a heck of a hockey game to beat them in our first, kick at the can. So, I didn't expect it to be easy. I don't think our guys expected it to be easy. I thought we responded well in the first period, just kind of hung around a little bit. But like I said, more or less the challenge was gearing up for a physical and a mental battle for 51 minutes after what had gone on the past 2 evenings. Without getting too detailed, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out they've got big numbers, but they've got quality hockey people throughout their community. So they when you push the numbers through that they do, and you have great hockey people teaching great fundamentals, when that funnel gets small at the top, it spits out a pretty good team every year. And it's a credit to them. And like I say, I mean, those programs that do that, if you peel the onion back, they're invested at the squirt and mite level, and they're doing the right things, or they're helping people do the right things. And I don't intend to do anything different than those guys are doing. Surround yourself with good hockey people, and get involved in the youth program, and continue to build. I don't think anyone's, or at least it's not my plan to wait for that good group to come through every 5 years. If you've got athletes, you've got to coach them up and develop them, and that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of the physical fatigue, but again, I think it's more, the challenge of clawing back and cutting it to a goal, and then they get another one, and it's 2 again, and you got some guys that are running on fumes already. It just becomes a huge hurdle to climb. So I think that played a little role in it. Obviously, we had no desire to get in a special teams game with them because their power play's been so efficient lately. And when you end up in the box, it's tough. think that the guy, the guys in the white jerseys had more to do with the 14 shots than our fatigue. I mean, by all means, let's make it clear that's a good hockey team that beat us tonight, and soundly beat us tonight. So, you know, we were having trouble creating offense and getting puck possession and getting those things going. Whether or not they were fresh or not, they were just, you know, they're a good hockey team, and they were in a situation where they've succeeded and thrived in the past, and they played very well. Guys, thank you. I've had a great weekend.